Because we think we're pretty...
We think we're awesome.
We do.
You know, and even if most people think we suck...
we don't care. We're having a good time.
We're having a blast. At least Kazia loves us.
That's right. And Shelly, she's following me with the hair, so we know we got a couple of fans out there.
Hello.
Hi there.
We're just messing with our necklaces. They're blinking, but you can't really... On yours, you can tell yours.
Yeah, I think it's just the white. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can see yours, but it's just the white shows up a little bit better. I have skeletons.
And I have pumpkins, of course.
Of course.
Because we have a
pumpkin
patch
farmer
that is so busy right now. We are picking pumpkins like crazy. Like the kids come home from school and Mike's like, come on, picking pumpkins.
If you were here where we are right now, we're looking out the window and I can see like this field of pumpkins out there. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Yeah. It looks so pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah, it is.
And we got our first frost, so all the weeds are dying down. Yeah, I will input, like, through the magic of editing, put some video of our pumpkin patch in here.
Yeah.
So y'all can see it.
Yeah, it's really pretty, especially with the weeds dying down. Now you can actually see the pumpkins. So
we're still trying to master the weeds.
The weeds control, yeah.
Yeah. We are just started getting into pumpkins before our little outline here. If you are here for the first time, and you're probably here for the Quilt Swag giveaway parade.
Woohoo! Yay!
So this is our YouTube channel for Quilt Swag, and Momo and I. This is my mom.
Hey there.
Started this podcast. This is our third podcast, but fourth video.
Right.
We're going to try to do podcasts every other Friday, and in between, we will have videos of quilt shops where we go and visit quilt shops. So it'll be fun.
That's been a really good time.
Yeah,
it's been fun for us.
Yeah. And the podcast, we like to make them at least an hour for you. And our first shop was my local shop, the Paw Patch in Mount Vernon, which aired last Friday. And that was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're just kind of feeling our way around and figuring out how long these videos should be. And so far, I've not received any complaints on length.
No. And I think too, like as we're going through this, if there's something more that you'd like to see that we're not showing, please let us know, because we're trying to give you an overall of what the shops have to offer and where they're located and that kind of information. So really great, and it's a lot of fun for us.
Yeah, and we're in Ohio, and one of my Facebook quilting groups, it's Quilters of Ohio or in Ohio or something like that. I said, we would like to visit more shops in Ohio. What's your local shop? And I got a whole list from people of shops that I've never heard of all over Ohio. So we'll
trip.
Yeah, we'll be road tripping. So the end of this month, we're going in a shop hop. And we're going to hit 10 shops in Ohio.
That's going to be fun.
So that'll be fun, yeah. So anyway, back to the parade.
Woohoo.
The giveaway is going to run until next Wednesday.
Right.
What's next Wednesday?
The
23rd?
Yes, because today is the 16th. So next Wednesday is the 23rd. Is it going to go 2 weeks?
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks.
Okay, so then that would be the 30th.
The 30th.
Right.
Okay.
From now to the 30th.
From now to the 30th, because on the 30th, we will pick the winners in our next podcast.
Right.
So you will know the winners on Friday, November 1st, when this actually airs. So, shall we get to it?
Yes.
This one okay. So this is quilting and knitting. I quilt more than I knit, but I do both. And I really don't want to give this one away, but I do. This is Miss Babs. Check that out.
That's so pretty.
And it is Yowza and BFF colorway. So Yowza it's 100% super wash merino wool. It is 560 yards, and It is gorgeous.
That would make such a pretty scarf or shawl or, I love that.
You know what? I use this in, hold on. I just thought about this. Remember this?
The cashmere.
So this right here, this variegated, is BFF.
Ooh, nice.
Isn't that pretty?
That is so pretty.
Yeah.
I love that.
So this is in a different base, but that's what it looks like.
That's nice.
So yeah.
That's Shannon's call that she's been waiting for 2 years. Yes.
So anyway, this is the skein of yarn.
And that is for, again,
YouTube.
Okay.
And then this guy it's a layer cake. It's Blitzen by Basic Gray. Here we go. And I don't know how to do this. Like, this line's a few years old, but it's all Christmas.
That's very pretty.
And I love it. I actually got a few of these. You can't barely see it in here, can you?
That's okay. A layer cake is a layer cake.
A layer cake.
And
Blitzen. So how to enter is, first of all, subscribe to Quilt Swag YouTube channel. And then in the comments, you can just write which one you want. Do you want the fabric or do you want the yarn? If you want both, enter twice. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fun.
Great. So next on our parade is go over to Facebook. And let me show you what we are having there. It is Plucky. Plucky is a really wonderful yarn that is highly sought after. This is the bulky base and aperitif. And I picked this one because you can make a really pretty hat for fall with this.
I love that.
It's like a...
It's very rich.
It's
like
orange,
a rusty. Yeah.
Yeah. So plucky and bulky. And then...
a copper color, I would say. Wouldn't you? Copper?
Yeah. And then another layer cake. It's Christmas. It's Sentiments by Three Sisters. And again, Christmas fabrics in here. So on Facebook, there's same thing. So go ahead and like and subscribe to our Facebook Quilt Swag page. And down below, say which one you want. If you want both, then enter twice. And as an extra bonus, each person that you tag will be an extra entry.
Ooh, nice.
So, yes.
More chances to win.
Mike, my husband, found us randomizers. So when we go to pick the winners, like we'll put everybody in the randomizer, and I don't know, through magic of, I don't know, it's his plug-in thing, I don't know. But anyway, he said we could do it. So
nice.
You can enter as many times as you want, tag people. Great. And Instagram. Okay, so this one, go to Instagram, same thing. There's a fabric and a yarn, and just list below which one you want. Also tag friends, and you will get extra entries.
Oh, fun.
So this is hard for me to let go too. Reunion by Sweetwater. This was a really popular line by Sweetwater. So you've got reds, you've got navies, there's some green, and some like, what color is that? It's a yellow, but it's like
kind of a yellowy orange color.
This was so popular when it came out. It was hard to get, and I got a bunch of it. And I have a jelly roll left up for grabs.
Woohoo!
From Quilt Swag.
Nice.
So, jelly roll. And then for the yarn choice, comes in this bag. This was a subscription box that I got, and I never did anything with it. And it's sitting there, and I'm like, I'm going to give it away.
Might as well. Let somebody else be creative.
This is Kenzie, and it's from New Zealand. And it is, Here, you want some? I got 2 of them.
Oh.
So it's 50% New Zealand merino, 25% nylon, 10% angora, 10% alpaca, 5% silk.
That is really, really
in a
pretty.
natural color.
I love the texture and the softness of it.
It says there's 160 yards in here, and the needle's 6 to 8.
Nice.
So 2 of them. 2 skeins
Nice.
in this bag.
Wow, those are some great giveaways.
I know. I thought so. But Mom, there's one more.
Oh, one more?
The biggest one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is a whole package for you to make a whole quilt, except for the batting. I'm not going to send batting. Okay. 4 charm packs.
Nice. Oh, how
Twirl.
pretty.
By 3 sisters. No, me and my sister designs. So they're all kind of like bright colors.
Oh, that'd be a
I need
beautiful
to figure out a better way to show. There we go. All bright colors.
Nice. Oh, I love that.
Cute. So
4
4 charm packs.
Wow.
And then dun, 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 backing.
Oh, I love that.
5 yards of backing.
Wow. Oh, that'll make a beautiful little girl's quilt.
And binding.
Oh,
1 yard of binding.
nice.
This is available at quiltswag.com. This is a new website that my husband and I started for the quilting community. It is where we can all gather and we can trade patterns, we can buy patterns, we can just show them off, we can join quilt alongs, we can do anything quilting related there. It's a brand new site. Just trying to build up the community. So please go there, sign up. It's free. And then on the home page, you'll see our beautiful faces on the blog. And to enter, just go down below in the comments and say, I don't know, how can they enter? Say what you would make with this.
There you go. That's a great idea.
So,
can I enter?
Yes.
I'm
Sure
already
can.
a member.
If you're already a member and you already have a profile, just say something in the comments and say,
Okay.
I'm going to make a baby quilt. Okay.
That is adorable. Oh, I love those
yeah.
fabrics. Those
A
are
whole quilt.
beautiful.
Whole
Yeah.
quilt from Quilt Swag. Yay!
Woohoo.
So I hope that you all join the parade and go to all the social media network sites. There's 4 of them: Quilt Swag, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So Quilt Swag is the title of all of those social media platforms. So, and I will also put the links below in the show notes.
Now, when they're on Quilt Swag, are the videos there in case they've missed them, that they could just go on and click on there and they could see, like the shops we've been to? Well, actually right now is the first one, but any of the shows that they've missed.
Yes.
So if you're a newcomer and you've missed it, go there and click on it and you can check it all out. Actually, we've been having so much fun with it.
It was fun. We think we're awesome.
We do.
We think we're hysterical and fun and cute.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah, we're cute.
And what's funny about it is I've been said that I'm a hoot.
A ham.
Oh, and yeah, my husband says I'm a ham. So, and we're just kind of having fun. And my sister asked me, she goes, do you guys script this out? And I said, no. I said, we have like a line of topics that we want to talk about. And we just start talking and it just kind of like flows. So it's been fun for us.
Yeah, it has been. It's fun. I look forward to this.
I do too.
Every 2 weeks. And then at the end of the month, we're going on our shop hop and we get to spend more time together.
Yeah, we're doing the shop hop.
And our retreat.
And our retreat. So that'll be really fun.
It'll be fun. I can see my gray hair.
Well, honey, look at this.
Yeah. Yours is coming in nicely. And it looks great in the back. And you don't look bald anymore.
I don't look bald anymore, no. And in the back, I have like this little...
Your grease spot.
Like a grease spot. It's like a little DA there where I've still got dark hair. And my mom said that she had one, but hers was more off to the side. So I have found that it's been very liberating not to have to go every 3 weeks to get my hair colored.
I have to go Tuesday.
So I'm like, okay. The only thing that I've found is because I'm choosing to go short and try to get the color out as quickly as possible. It's a little chilly now that the weather is, starting to change a bit. But I wanted to do a shout out to Shelly Black. She had posted a comment saying, hey, I'm thinking about doing it. And Shelly, go for it. And put a before and after picture, or just send us some updates so that we can see how it's going for you and let us know. My hairdresser had told me that she could bleach out the ends and put silver in. I'm like, nah, let's go with the punker look, What the hey?
Looks great.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there.
I like seeing you every 2 weeks and seeing how it just changes a little bit.
Yeah, it's not extensive, but my sister, I was on the phone with her last night, Tammy, and she's like, let me see your hair. Let me see your hair. And if you haven't watched any of our previous podcasts, she is totally white. She's 9 years younger than me. And my mom is also white. So we jokingly call this the Cotton Top Club.
The Cotton Top Club.
Easy for me to say. And so I'm trying to become a member of that slowly.
I could be a member. I mean, look at that.
It's getting there.
Look.
You got a ways to go, though. You're too young.
Yeah, I'm too young.
Yeah, those family genes.
So what have you been doing the last 2 weeks?
Oh my gosh, I have had a lot of long arm quilting. I've done 7 quilts, one of which was your JoJo quilt.
My JoJo quilt.
And so I've been really, really busy with that. Yesterday, someone had given me a jelly roll quilt to do, so I got that done and a wall hanging. And let's see, you guys, me, Stephanie, and her brothers went to a wedding this past weekend in Connecticut. So we had 3 of our grandkids with us. So we baked Halloween cookies. We went to Boo at the Zoo. We went to the park. Had sleepover for 2 nights. Had a great time. And I know they had a great time because when their parents came home and said, are you ready to go home? They're like, no, we want to stay in and pause.
So are you like, no, it's time to go home?
I was like,
or are you like, oh, why don't you just stay a little bit longer?
Well, I was like, we were tired. Ron and I were tired. And we ran with them all weekend long. And we had so much fun with them. But they're like, Nana, we don't want to go. And their mom and dad are like, you have to go. and it was funny because Saturday night when you guys were at the wedding, my son Eric says, so do my angels miss us? And I responded, nope. Because
I'm sure they didn't.
They didn't. They not once asked for their mom and dad. So that's a good thing, because they were having such a great time. I mean, I would not have wanted the opposite effect of them crying and wanting their parents. That's and Eric says, I don't know how to take that. Emotionally, I understand it, but I'm kind of like, geez, they don't miss us? I'm like, nope. So they got ready to leave. We had all their stuff packed up and ready for them to go. And so they're like, we don't want to go. So we're like, yeah, it's time to go. We have to go to work tomorrow. So
and you have to go to school.
Yeah.
So see ya next time. Love you.
So
great.
And your kids are probably the same way.
Well, my kids are angels too.
Well, sure.
And they were at my mother-in-law's house.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I did that. Oh, and then Monday was Columbus Day, and I had a quilting day with my friend Denise. In my previous employment, I never had Columbus Day off, and she's a bus driver, and she always has Columbus Day off. So for the last 10, 12 years, do you have it off? Do you have it off? Can we have a quilting day? I had it off. So we had a quilting day yesterday, which was really fun. Monday, and that which we haven't been able to do for quite a while. So we both really enjoyed that. We went to we did a shop hop last week to Pomegranate Place. Mm-hmm. That was a good time, which you'll be seeing a week from this Friday.
Yes.
So
that's your local quilt shop.
Correct.
And it's brand new. Brand spanking new.
Yeah.
Just opened in Hartville, Ohio. Excuse me.
And ladies were
Wonderful.
Yeah, they were a little nervous. The girls were a little bit nervous, but once we told them, hey, this is just tell us your story, and I think they really enjoyed it and shared a lot.
Beautiful family.
Yeah,
just really nice girls and their mother, and they were all just so pleasant to be with.
And when you watch the podcast, you'll hear their story, and it's a very touching story that they tell. So
it is.
It's really nice.
One of our comments said, I'm just going to interrupt here. One of our comments said that I speak too softly. You're fine.
Okay.
But I speak too softly. Okay. And that was on our first podcast. We did not have a microphone. On our second one, we had a microphone. Let me show you my microphone. Can't even see it, right? Because there was an echo in here. So, of course, I just put some batting around it.
Well, yeah.
Just to muffle it a little bit better. So, I hope you can hear me now.
Well, if that's a good point, because Grammy also said that she could hear me, but she couldn't hear you. So that was a good point. It looks like a little ghost.
That's what it is.
That's a ghost sitting there. But Grammy said the same thing. Oh, and let me tell you, I put YouTube up on their TV for them. So
you did?
Yes. Ron and I were trying to get it on the TV because they were watching it on Dad's phone.
No.
And then they were watching it on the iPad. And I said, Dad, put it on your TV. Well, he was having a little difficulty. I tried to walk him through it over the phone. And so we were over there, and I said, honey, can you set this up for them? Show Dad. So Ron took him through, and I wrote the notes down so Dad could do it. Well, he was so proud of himself because he got it up and onto the big screen so Mom could see it. And they both kind of have a little hearing issue. So they went through all of the podcasts. All of the Quilt Swag podcasts.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they watched all of them on YouTube.
Whoa.
And then Mom discovered knitting channels.
Oh, yes.
Because I told her, I go, in the search thing, just write knitting. She has taken over the TV.
Get out. That is amazing. Did she go to the Grocery Girls?
I don't think she's gone to the Grocery Girls yet, but she went through, and Dad had gone to get some softener salt. So she says, well, put it on YouTube and the knitting channels. So she was watching the whole time he was gone. And she goes, oh my gosh, it's like a whole new world.
Online friends.
So it was great. So I was so excited for them.
Oh, good.
But she did mention that she goes, I can always hear you, but I can't hear Stephanie.
I do. When I was editing the first one, my inflections are high to if I tell a joke, I'll inflect lower.
Yeah.
Like I'll go like this and be like, like make myself laugh. But no. And then on that first podcast, I put the volume as high as it would go, like the whole way. And then on the second one with the microphone, I didn't have to go all the way. I did lower it. So, it works, and I'll work on my inflection.
Well, see, I'm used to talking a little bit louder, especially for them. So I think I carry that over into this. Mm-hmm. But I did discover, and I don't know if you discovered any little points in watching the last two podcasts. I have a tendency to say so I'm trying really hard not to go a lot. Yeah, like when you're in between something, I think it's just a bad habit.
I say so.
Okay, but that's appropriate.
I didn't notice you. I just noticed me saying so.
Well, if we can't get this right this time, we'll put like a penny jar up here, and next time when we do it, we can throw a penny in every time. You say so, and I say jar. So
Dang it. That's 2 cents.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
But I think see, I just did it.
You did. I didn't really notice though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
So now I'm gonna say so.
You said so.
Alrighty then.
Anywho.
Yeah, that is pretty much all that was going on. But it was a really, really busy week for me. How about you?
Oh my gosh. Pumpkin season is in full swing, so I have really not done very much sewing the past 2 weeks. We went to Connecticut this past weekend for a wedding, and I gave away JoJo's quilt for the wedding, and Mike and I had a blast.
Did you?
It was so fun, and I have to tell you, we were in Mystic, Connecticut, and I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Hold on. Okay. Edit. Anyway, we went to Mystic, Connecticut, and never been there. Have you been there?
No.
Okay. Mom's from New Hampshire. Born and raised, graduated, married, the whole thing. She's very familiar with New England. And so we had the whole Saturday to do whatever we wanted because the wedding started at 5.
Nice.
And there was a Chowder festival.
Oh my. Oh.
Going on in Mystic.
Oh, I love chowder.
It's not chowder.
No.
It's chowder.
Mm-hmm.
And when we went to, you have to get tickets for this. And the man said, Mike wore an Ohio State sweatshirt. He goes, you're from Ohio. It's chowder. We're like, okay, chowder.
It is chowder.
But I have been, going to New England
for
all my life.
Right.
I knew that. And he loves clam chowder, but he would have said chowder.
Would he?
He does say chowder, and I like, no, it's chowder.
Yeah.
The New Englanders don't like to say R.
No, we don't. We take them out where they should be. We put them in where like
they
we
don't
say
belong.
right, like we say pizza instead of pizza.
Yeah.
I like it.
Say this thing right here. What's this thing?
Bra.
No. Say it how you normally say
Bra.
it. You say it sounds like BRAR. Brar.
Bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just showed my bra. I can't believe it. In car.
Right.
Let's
Car.
get in the car.
Get in the car. Put
Yeah.
some air in the tires.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I had pretty much gotten away from it and doing that. But now my folks live here with us, and they have very strong New England accents. So I'm picking it back up again.
Yeah. But it was wonderful. I had seen on the news that there's a Mayflower 2, a reproduction. Mm-hmm. And it was there.
Really?
And it was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
We weren't allowed to go on it that day. But I got pictures of it, and it wasn't a good angle, but it was just really cool to see. It was smaller than I thought it would be, that the Mayflower would be. And then they had an 1880s reproduction town. They had
how fun.
the last whaling ship there that we were able to go in and look around. That was really cool. And then, of course, they had the Chowder Festival. And we got, I like clam chowder, but they had lobster bisque.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorites.
I dropped the chowder and went for the bisque.
And was it yummy?
It was the best lobster bisque I've ever had.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Lots of chunks of lobster in there.
Oh, so good.
And it's lobster.
It's lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, lobster. There's, funny that you should say that. There's I feel like I gotta talk into the microphone because I was just lowering my inflection. There is, in Fredericktown, Ohio, which is where I live, there is a fella who lives here, drives to Maine because he's a lobster fisherman. Catches lobster, traps, whatever. Traps.
Yeah, they
traps lobsters, brings them back to Fredericktown and sells them. He's got tanks set up. He's got a building on his property and with tanks in them. And his business is called Lobster. Lobstah.
Yep.
It's the Lobster Shack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, lobster.
Lobster.
We've gotten several lobsters from him.
Yeah.
But just here in little Fredericktown, Ohio.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. I was in New England a few years back, and I was on a business trip, and I bought lobster and brought it back on the plane with me for my husband and our son Ronnie, and they had never had lobster, And when I got on the plane, you know, they dry pack it and all that. I had people offering me money
No.
to sell it, and I wouldn't sell it to them.
No.
And I came home and I cooked the lobster for the boys, and then we went to rip it apart, and they're like, how do you, no, this isn't how it works. I go, oh yeah, because they're used to just getting like the tail and it looks all pretty, and you just, so I'm like cracking it open and, you know, pulling it all apart, and they're like, oh, so I ended up having to pull it all apart for them so they could eat it.
I worked at Red Lobster, and people would come in and order whole lobsters, and then I'd put it in front of them, and they were like, what do I do? So then I just go put the gloves on, and I'll be like, let me handle this for you. Boom.
See, you got that New England in you.
Done. This is not my first rodeo.
No.
So yeah, it was, we had a great time. We came back and picked pumpkins.
Did you?
Because we were gone. We left Friday, came back Sunday. Excuse me, and it was just back to the pumpkin grind.
Were the pumpkins all gone?
Yeah, they were close to being gone. And we've got a wagon and pallets and stuff scattered around town, so we run around and fill them back up.
Wow.
So it's just that time of year, and
the kids had Monday off too.
They had Monday off, and then next month we have 1,000 turkeys. It's October and November are crazy here. We have the pumpkin farm, and then Mike's family has this turkey farm, and there's 1,000 turkeys. We butcher the turkeys on premises and sell them fresh 2 days before Thanksgiving.
There is nothing like a Brorman turkey.
That's true.
We have our family from Georgia comes, and they get a Brorman turkey every year fresh. I mean, there is nothing like a fresh turkey. Yeah. Should we plug the farm?
Sure.
Brorman turkeys. Brorman Farms in Fredericktown, Ohio.
Yeah. It is a very physically demanding job for October and November. It's rough. But worth it. And then after Thanksgiving, Mike goes right into hunting season. Yeah. And then it's just time to relax. And we relax the month of December. So.
And just a footnote, we both were gizzard girls when it came to slaughtering turkeys. Yeah, it's not a fun job.
No.
But
very worth it and very worthwhile. And we know where our turkey's coming from. Right. We raised it ourselves and very humanely, and we're really proud of our product. So,
should be.
I said so. I say so a lot. But anyway.
That's great. I mean, they are the best turkeys ever. We all look forward to it. So, and I usually end up making 3 turkeys. One we deep fry, one I make the day before so that we can have, when everybody's arriving, they have turkey stew. And then I bake like a traditional one for dinner as well. So we've got a lot of turkey because we usually have anywhere from 20 to 30 people for Thanksgiving. So it's a big time because our whole family gets together and it's nice. It's our holiday. Yeah. Yeah.
It is. And so that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks is, for the people who want JoJo's quilt.
Oh, yeah. You had a lot of requests for that,
I did. I screwed up. I'm going to insert a picture here. I took beautiful pictures with my phone. I'm not a professional photographer. And I wanted to make a pattern and put it on Quilt Swag. Here's what happened. I'm going to insert the picture. I did not get a full picture of the whole thing. Yeah. My husband just called and interrupted our podcast. Sorry. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
See, now I'm in Harry Potter. He called. My 9-year-old is having her birthday Sunday. and she'll be 10, and we're having a Harry Potter themed birthday party, and that's what he was calling. He was just calling for logistics about this party because I'm hanging candles from the ceiling, and
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what we were talking about.
We were talking about the turkeys before.
Turkeys,
and then family. Oh, you were talking about JoJo's quilt.
JoJo's quilt.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah, and you'd screwed up because of the...
Yeah, so the camera, I was just using my camera phone, and I did not get a picture of the whole quilt for the pattern. However, you know the quilt that I showed in the last podcast, our wedding quilt? I've already decided to make that JoJo's quilt for my husband. I'm going to use some different color fabrics too. So I'm going to make that one, and then I will make the pattern and take a whole picture of it when I'm done. And
okay.
So that's on my to-do list probably next.
Okay.
Is to get that done. I know a lot of people want the pattern. It's so simple. It's just a 6.5 white square, and then the 2.5 by 2.5 blocks, and it made into a 9 patch. So it's very easy.
Yeah, and I think if you zoom in on those photos that you showed of it hanging over the fence, you can actually see the pattern of it. Mm-hmm. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I'm excited that you're going to make another one for Mike.
I know. And I'm already planning on getting a navy back for it.
Nice.
Because you saw that white fabric. And then I'm going to do the blue, but I'm also going to put in the 9 patches a cream with little accents of red.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
That's my plan.
Well, when Denise and I were quilting on Monday, she had a great idea for your wedding quilt, your old wedding quilt. Uh-huh. She goes, is there a square of it that she could put in a shadow box and save it?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
And I go, I don't know. I said, you saw how bad it looked. Maybe like at the end or something, there's like a corner that we could just like save, and we could save it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just... Yeah. Because that'll be like a story.
Mm-hmm. This quilt block was from the 1850s.
No.
It's really made in 2003.
Oh, goodness.
But it looks vintage.
Yes, it does. Oh, goodness. Well, you had a busy week.
I did. Busy couple of weeks. It's just that time of year. Really looking forward to going to our quilt retreat in our shop hop.
Yeah.
And just getting away and doing this stuff because I really look forward to it.
Yeah, a little girl time, and also to see some different shops and how they, their choices, because they're also very different.
Yeah.
Because when we did the Paw Patch, they had a huge variety, and Carol was so nice to take us through and show us everything. And then the next podcast with Chrissy and her daughters, they have some really pretty bright and beautiful colors. So it's interesting to see the different styles for each of the quilt shops. Yeah. So it's very informative.
Agreed.
At least for us anyways.
Agree. I forgot. I wanted to give a shout out to Kazia. Yeah. I hope that's how we say your name. How you say your name. Kazia. Yeah. Kazia. She has been very interactive with us on YouTube and Instagram. And she's been lifting us up.
Absolutely.
Giving us compliments, and she's over in England. I just want to say, hey, Kazia, thank you so much for your kind words and lifting us up, and so glad that you look forward to the show. And sometime if we make it to England, we're gonna have to do a meetup.
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be a great time.
Yeah, I mean, there's quilt shops in England, right?
Yes,
there has to be.
Right?
Absolutely. There's a lot of quilters in England.
We encourage you to give us your comments because it helps us, and good or bad. We hope they're good because we think we're awesome.
We think we're awesome.
We do.
And even if most people think we suck.
We don't care. We're having a good time.
We're having a blast. At least Kazia loves us.
That's right. And Shelly, she's following me with the hair, so we know we got a couple of fans out there.
So, yeah, we don't... If you have something negative to say, we really don't care.
Yeah. We're really about,
if you love us, great.
Yeah. This channel is about sharing and...
You got a tear.
I know. I was just so emotional.
Oh my gosh. I got tears because I'm laughing so much.
That's why. Me too.
Okay.
All right. Seriously now.
Is that genetic?
I guess. She used to make fun of me all the time because I would tear up when she was young. She'd like, oh, there goes Mom. She's crying again. Aha. So yes, it is genetic.
Anywho. You know where else I hope there's quilt shops is Ireland and Scotland.
Ooh, I would love to go to Ireland.
Yeah, we need to probably do a shop hop in Europe.
My great-grandmother, so it'd be your great-great-grandmother, on my father's side, was from Ireland. And my dad told me as a kid, he remembers his great-grandmother and some other, her sisters and that. They lived on a farm up in New Hampshire, doing the jig and all that kind of stuff. So I would love to go back and kind of follow the history, the genealogy and see Ireland. So yeah. Let us know about quilt shops in Ireland.
I think that's a great idea.
I do too. Can we camp?
No.
Oh, okay.
That would be really cold.
Yeah, it probably would be.
Especially Scotland and Ireland. Aren't they cold?
Yes. Damp, I'm told. All right, what do you got there, girl?
Are we going to move into the next section of our projects? Do you want to go first? Do you want me
Sure. Let's see here.
I've got 3.
Okay, I have 3 also. I, like Stephanie, had a very, very busy week. So I only got a couple of things done. I made a table runner. This was from some fabric I had.
Leftover fabric
from a quilt I made. And then the backing is jack-o'-lanterns.
Did you say jack-o'-lanterns?
Yes, I did.
Without the R. Just checking.
And I also had some leftover binding, which is candy corn. So I'm going to finish it off with that. So that's a whip that I have currently.
Love it.
Isn't that cute?
It's very festive.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Kind of like modern take on Halloween.
Yeah. Are you going to put it on your table?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Love it.
So I thought when we were baking the cookies this weekend, we were doing Halloween cookies, and I'm like, shoot, I don't have anything Halloweeny around. So
you said weenie.
I know. Oh goodness. This is October. Obviously, is Halloween month, but also something that's near and dear to us is breast cancer month. So we have, both of us have done the Susan Coleman walk. I've done 3 of them. It's 3 days, 60 miles. I did one in California with a group of girlfriends. Stephanie and I and my other daughter, Monica, we did one in Atlanta, which was really a great experience. And then I did another one in Cleveland with some coworkers. It's a lot of hard work, but it's well worth it. The cause is just amazing because, everybody knows somebody that's had cancer, whether it's breast cancer or other types. My grandmother was a breast cancer victim, and I don't even remember her. I was that tiny when she passed away, but from stories from my mom and dad, she had a really rough time, so we've made tremendous strides. So in honor of Breast Cancer Month, I made a wall hanging.
Oh, I love it.
And this is a simple ribbon tutorial, again done by Jenny of Missouri Star Quilts. And the back here is just a leftover fabric. Oops. That was on the front. And in case you didn't notice, this is from Baby Judys quilt, some scrap.
Which is coming up.
Yeah. I have to give a shout out also to Scrap Enthusiasts, their site. Yeah. They come up with some really great ideas, and we love I save all my scraps, and she gives me a lot of them too because I'm always trying to find things to do with them. It's another
it's a Facebook page.
Yeah, if you are looking for a pattern or you're looking for ideas, those ladies are fabulous because you ask a question and you'll get 100 comments on different things. So
that is a good group, a good Facebook group.
Yeah, I mean, and really, it's just an information sharing. But this material here was from a quilt that I made from my cousin Debbie, who had breast cancer. Denise, that was at my house this Monday. She goes, I recognize that material. That was from a quilt she had made. So, and this is also Baby Judy material down here too. Isn't this? No. This is one that I did from another. This was a baby quilt that I made. So this is just all scraps.
Love it.
But it's in honor of October since it's breast cancer month. And
love it.
We've had so many people that we've, lost to cancer, various kinds, but we are huge advocates for breast cancer. So just wanted to do something for that.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Love it.
So,
good job, Mom.
Yeah. And segue to scraps. This is my next project that I'm working on. Look at that. Isn't he so cute? And turkeys.
Yep.
Since Thanksgiving is coming up. This is just a little peek. Hopefully I'll have this done by the next podcast, what I'm making. But this is my little Tom turkey.
Love it.
And again, all kind of scrap materials. There's 14 feathers here. So, and this is done with the Dresden plate that the Christmas quilt that I made that will feature probably in late November.
Yeah.
Is made with that, and this is so easy to do.
So. I love it.
And that's
I can't
what
wait
I got.
to see that all done.
I know. I'm pretty excited about it. So that's what I've been up to.
Okay. Speaking of Baby Judy's quilts, when did I talk about this? Our second podcast?
Yes.
Baby Judy's quilt. So the baby was born. Her name is Elena.
Aww.
And not Judy. Not even in the middle of the name, but it's okay because I love calling this Baby Judy's quilt. And so I'm just kind of pushing, and this will hopefully be in her room, and I will always say Baby Judy's quilt.
There you go. Oh, look at this. I'm loving this.
So these were Charm Pack squares from a Charm Pack. Bunny Hill Designs, I think, is the designer, but I don't remember the line. And then, so all of these were, there's thimble blossoms in here. This pink is thimble blossoms. And I wanted it to be small enough to put over a car seat. Because you pick it up and you take it out and you carry it around. And I was just hoping that she would use this on top of the car seat. Because we always need those.
Yes.
When we have babies. So, and then the back is gray.
Which was what you saw in that.
Yeah. And I will say, I put the binding on yesterday. And I filmed it because people have been asking me how to make bias binding.
Nice.
I made a bias binding. I will hopefully have that video out this weekend on how to make bias binding. I need to look at the footage. It's so hard to film sewing by myself. And I'm right-handed, so I was trying to I had the camera here, fabric sewing machine here, and you can't, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the footage and make sure that it's video worthy, but that will be coming up soon.
And I don't know if you can see the quilting part of it, but it's daisies and hearts.
Yeah, there's Daisy.
Yeah.
There's a heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Judy's quilt.
So I love that. That is so pretty. She is going to love that.
I hope so.
And I love your idea of it just being big enough to go over the car seat, especially with winter coming in that. Instead of a bigger quilt, that's perfect. You can tuck her right around her and keep her cozy warm.
I did that for my 3 kids, except I had fleece blankets.
Yeah.
That were given, and which worked great, but just needed those. let's see. We went to Pomegranate Place. And if you watched the last podcast, you know that I wished I would have bought All Hallows Eve by Fig Tree. She had some. I'll show it all to you. This is what she had left.
So guess who got it?
And I didn't even care. I'm like, I'm on it. It's a remnant. It's 3/4 of a yard. All Hallows Eve. I don't even know which. That's just. And however, she did tell me. See, I just dropped my inflection. I'm trying to catch myself that they're going to reprint it.
Woo! Yeah.
So she said May, right?
Right. That's what she said. May.
And I said, sign me up for a whole bunch of it. Thank you, Chrissy. And then I saw this. I'm like, what can I do with this? I bought this.
Oh, cute.
This matches. It's not the same line, but this is a cotton and linen. Let me see. It's linen. How would you say that? Mochi dot?
Yep.
By Momo. Look, by Momo. By Momo.
I didn't know I had a line.
Let's see. I'll put it up here.
Here, you want some help?
So that's what it is. And this was also a remnant. And, but she's got more of this. I'm going to make an apron. I've never made an apron.
Oh, fun.
So this will be a waist apron. And then this, I'm going to put in the front on the bottom and make pockets.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll be so cute.
So, yeah, it'll be cute. I can't wait to make this.
Are we going to see that on our next podcast?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, I know you've been busy.
I've watched YouTube tutorials.
Uh-huh.
I know what I'm going to do. It's a blend of different things that people are doing.
Okay.
On the YouTube tutorials, but I can't wait.
That'll be nice. That'll be cute.
Can't wait. Yeah, so that's that and Mike's quilt are next, coming up on my list.
All right.
But that's all the fabric and quilts I have to show.
Okay.
I do have a knitting project to show. Do you want to go first? I see you got something.
Well, I'm always teasing her, or I have been teasing her about knitting me a hat. So she has knit me a hat. This beautiful red hat right here. Mm-hmm. And I just want you to know that I am... Whoops.
Sorry, I just have to get this off.
That I am ever so thankful. Because it does keep my ears warm.
Well, yeah.
So thank you so much.
Welcome. And there's no pattern for that. I just did a cable. I just did cables.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's not... Yeah, I didn't know.
And it is extremely warm. And with my little short pixie cut here, it will definitely keep me warm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Look what I got. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here, I fell. Look at that.
Oh, that would be too cute.
Or white, like faux.
I love white. Yeah, that would be great for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I should have put a pom-pom on there.
That's all right.
It's not too late, really.
But anyways, thank you. I know I've been teasing you about knitting me a hat, but she knit me one, and also my mom knit me one too. So, and they're both red because I happen to love red. So
I don't even remember what yarn that was.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it's nice and warm. I mean, I wore it last year a lot. Mm-hmm. I took turns between yours and Grammy's. So
yeah.
I
don't remember what it was either. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, so I do have one yarn project. I saw this picture and I knew I had to make it. Look at that.
That is so pretty.
I'll put it over your face.
That's okay.
This is the gradient shawl pattern by Leanne at Midwest Fiber Farm. And it's, you can see it goes from a very dark, like black charcoal, and then it goes all the way around and into like that yellowy orange. And I saw this and I loved it. My Betty made one too, and I just fell in love with it. Now, Leanne and my Betty are friends, and I went to Leanne and I said, I love this. and she's got other colors too. I'm like, but I have a pumpkin patch, and I would love, if you are expanding into different colors, I would love an orange to gray to black.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, Steffi, that's beautiful. Oh, I love this.
So this is a skein that she made for me, orange to gray, and it's like a dark charcoaly black.
Nice.
How is that wrapped around? I did needle down because I didn't have the right needles, and I couldn't wait to get started. How does that, like, I need to block it.
Yeah.
That doesn't look great because I still need to block it.
Yeah.
But this, I loved it. I need to block it. It's too curly.
Do you need to block it?
Yeah. I feel bad. I should have done that before our video. But anyway, I love this orange.
That's very pretty.
All the way to the gray.
And then the darker gray.
Yeah. And I probably should have used the right needles. And then it would have been a little bit bigger. But I might do another one. Leanne.
Hint, hint.
She's got a real pretty red and gray one too. I will put the link to her website in the show notes. And you can also follow her on Facebook and Instagram.
So you said that she made that for you, that yarn. So she dyed.
She dyed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the base is, but I should have taken a picture of it.
So it starts out like just a raw, like a beige probably material, and then she color dyes the yarn. Oh my gosh.
A gradient.
Wow. That's really, really, really pretty.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I got that finished up. I don't have anything else.
No, me neither. I think we kind of went through everything.
Your belly's not rumbling.
I know. Well, I was I ate a little bit later, so I was trying not to make sure that
On
my
purpose?
belly. Yes, so you need this rumbling going on over here. So, but we are going to lunch, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Well, I'm super, super excited about our giveaways. I'm very, very thrilled. Yeah, I am pumped about it. I hope all of you are too, because this is fun for us.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
We're having a great time, and next Friday will be our shop visit to Pomegranate Place in Hartville, Ohio. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click the bell if you want to know when the next video is being published. I will also publish a video about bias binding.
Nice.
And what else do we got?
I think that's about it. I'm going to work on my turkey project here, so hopefully I'll have that together next time we get together.
Okay.
And got some more long arm quilting to do. I also have a quilt that somebody asked me to make for them, so which they want for a Christmas gift, so I'm going to be working on that. So I got a busy couple weeks coming up as well. So we're just busy. So.
And Hallmark movie.
Yes, I watched.
Movies,
I watched last night the wine one. Harvest Wine or?
I just heard you say it.
Right on key. Darn it.
So you watched the one. So you watched the one where she buys Sorrento.
Yes, I watched that last night. I'm sitting there, and I had to have a glass of wine. So I'm sitting there by myself, and I had some cheese and crackers and wine, and all these people are drinking wine and the grapes and all that. And I'm like, well, shoosh, I need some wine myself. So I went and got a glass of wine and watched it, and I was like, yes, I love this. I want to live in a vineyard.
I wanted to live in a pumpkin patch.
I can tell.
Dreams come true.
Woo!
Yes. The Hallmark Christmas movie starts
the 26th, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it's the 26th.
I know it's soon.
Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday is the first Christmas movie.
Whoa.
Oh, and I have a special little something for us when that happens.
You do?
Yes. But I'm not going to
fun.
tell you. So
Okay.
you'll see it on the next podcast, maybe.
Okay. Well, our next podcast will be November 1st.
Correct.
So we will be out of October, which is why we are doing the Halloween. We didn't talk about this guy right here.
No, we didn't.
I've shown this before.
Right.
It's Dottie by Click Click Sew, and it's all in Halloween fabric. It is not long arm quilted. Maybe
No.
next year.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be too late to show it again.
Yeah.
So, and we'll be putting our Halloween stuff away and getting into Thanksgiving groove the next time we do a podcast.
Yeah, so I'm really, really working on my turkeys here. And there's a whole story to tell about these turkeys, which I'll share with you next podcast.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll have it done.
All right.
So,
All right. We'll see you next Friday at Pomegranate Place.
all right. Have a great week. Bye-bye.